Well, it is I, the striking Viking. Hello, you people out there in YouTube land, friends, family, you beautiful people. Well, today it begins. You can see tools spread out akimbo, mats on floor. Well, I started by turning off the gas and turning off the water. And then I pulled off the inspection panel inside the coach to get to the connections to the hot water tank. Guess what? You can't get to the connections inside the coach. That's right. You have to come back outside the coach and find out where those connections actually are. Guess where they are? That's right. They're in the most inconvenient place they could be. Instead of being on the exterior of the coach or accessible through one of the side compartments of the coach, you have to go where? Underneath the coach. And underneath the coach you find an inspection panel, which you can see here, which you have to take the screws off, take the connections off. Now, having turned the water off and turned the low point drains to try and drain whatever water there was in the system, I was not exactly prepared when the water came gushing out of the water tank. And gushing where? That's right, over the me. Oh, well, such is life. We're going to carry on. Having removed the water connections, turned off the gas connection, and disconnected the gas line at the water tank, we're now prepared to pull the water tank out, which we have done by loosening the flange on the exterior, taken all the screws out, pulled the flange away from this gooey grout-like substance which adheres to it, and now we're actually pulling the tank out. I will keep you posted as we go along. You know how when you look at the RV channels on YouTube and they give you detailed instructions as to how to go about doing whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. And it always looks so easy because they cut away, then they come back when they're nearly finished that portion, cut away, come back when they're nearly finished the next portion. What they generally don't tell you is that if your tank is one of the blowed up variety, you're going to have a little bit more trouble getting it out. You can see I'm breaking out the foam insulation bit by bit to get to the tank itself. As you can see, this one, yeah, that don't work so good no more. And now we're ready to take it out of the rig, and along with the other pieces of foam insulation which are left behind. There's going to be quite a lot going in the garbage, I reckon. Anyway, I'll pick this up where I leave it off. Hi, still at it. That's right. Yeah, I had to make a quick trip to the hardware store to pick up a couple of items, namely 2 angle brackets, 2 half-inch pipe elbows in brass, and a roll of mastic tape. So having accomplished that, I'm now back at the rig and I'm running some additional wires. These wires are going to go to the control unit of the hot water tank. This is the switch that went to the old hot water tank. That will be permanently on, feeding power down to the new tank. However, there is a control unit, a microprocessor, which tells it when to turn on and when to turn off. And these wires are going down that hole. At least we hope they're going down that hole. There's one way to find out, and that's to try and get them down the hole. Now, fishing wires into an enclosed space is never a popular task amongst people who are doing this sort of thing. It's always a pain in the butt. But perhaps we can lessen that pain in the butt by utilizing a homemade tool. I've straightened a wire hanger, and I'm going to put the wire hanger down the hole until it comes out the other end. Then I'll attach the wires and pull it through. Wish me luck. Solid state control. Confused? and frustrated Viking, my fantastic do-it-yourself tool, yeah, it didn't work. However, other people that we have seen have mounted this solid state control inside this cabinet up against the wall, and that is exactly what I am preparing to do. I will mount it up against the wall there, feed the wires down thusly, and connect from the outside. I'll catch up with you in a bit.